What's good, guys? It's TSG. This is a clip from my latest AMA with Kieran. Enjoy.
Now, I finally saw him for the first time in like 3 months. My brother, he didn't come to Father's Day. He's been in Norway. He's been sick there. We finally got him back. I sit him down. I said, bro, do you know what the fuck you've created here? Like, I don't know. I know you're not about the hype and all that kind of shit. And he's like, dude, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I'm like, no, that is not what you've been trying to tell me. Just no. Okay. Like, we're talking about a game genre that has never been done before. You literally, here's the journey. Here's the gameplay loop, right? You go into Illuvium Zero, right? You tend to your land. You create the resources that you need. You generate the fuel that is required to go into the overworld. You then go straight into the overworld. Now you're in this open world, right? Which is freaking ridiculous. It's the guy went to so many details. Our game designer said, dude, we don't need 78 different species of plant. We don't. No one's going to notice. And then you go in and then you test it and you start jumping on these things and you're like, holy shit. This is why that guy is such a psychopath, because he knew that once you go, he wanted Avatar. And that first time you watched that movie, you were like, holy fuck, I'm in, I'm immersed. I feel like I don't want to go out. Fuck the outside world. I'm staying in this digital utopian world. So you get your resources, you get there and you start crafting shit. You start harvesting these plants. You start building weapons so you're good enough that you can go out and you can start battling alluvials. And this is when the penny dropped. This is when it all made sense. And I honestly would not say anything bad to anyone if they didn't get it until you get to the point where we open up this overworld. Because when you're in that overworld and you go into an encounter and it turns into a TFT battle, an auto battle, it's another game. So you've gone from one game to another game, to another game. And it's an entire loop where not only are you battling and collecting these things and owning these things, you're leveling up. So it's like got that World of Warcraft vibes where you're running around. And I was like, fuck, what do we do? There's not going to be creatures in the overworld. It's better that there's not. And I was trying to tell that Aaron's like out here trying to make the overworld have like all of the alluvials like in your face. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know if we need to. Like, it's something else. There's something about not knowing what's going to be in that encounter. There's something about that encounter collapsing on you potentially. And you're sitting there and you're like, I just need to win this auto battle. If I win this auto battle, I collect the characters. We did it. Andre and I were sitting there, right? When we're testing it out. The game designers were so close. The game designers haven't yet put the right collection percentages on the different tiers. It's all fucked up, right? And it basically means it's impossible. And so none of the guys had actually tested it where, apart from a fake simulation, none had been live in the game where they won the auto battle and they collected an alluvial. And we're sitting there and he's like, he told me, he's like, dude, it's not going to happen. I'm like, fuck, bro, I need to see the whole loop. Like, and then Mozart just goes, fucking fireworks blow up. And I'm like, he goes, dude, we just caught one. We just caught a Ramphie. And I'm like, okay. So then try to go capture another one. The instant collapses, right? I'm sitting there and I'm like, no, get me back in that fucking instance. Like, I need to, there was 2 more alluvials. We beat them. I want to capture them. And he's like, you can't. It's over. We got one though. We got one. I'm like, here's where it gets even more fucked up. Everyone is playing everyone is playing an arena right now, survival mode. It's training. It's not real life, guys. You don't get to have 150 alluvials to play with. You only have one Ramphie. And that's what I realized. And I went, shit, well, now I've run out of fuel. So I got to go back to the other game. So I port back through, go to the land, start gathering my resources again, generate the fuel. Now I'm in again. So this is one of the this is what game designers fucking dream of. It's the destiny loop, right? You keep going around and around because now everyone's had a taste, right? Now everyone has had a taste of this beta, or most people. I seriously fucking apologize if you haven't been able to go into the beta yet. Like I really, really do. But you've had a taste with 50 alluvials that we give you. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Do you know how long that would fucking take you in the overworld to get? You want to get a tier 5?
Yeah.
You are running and running and running and running. And you can sit there from a gamer's standpoint. I've never played anything that has ever gotten me close to WoW before. I'm playing betas and alphas here, man, that have been worked on for fucking 18 months. Do you know how long WoW took to build? These guys are freaks. They're freaks. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, right? And I'm like, it's all coming to me. The whole vision of Aaron's game design is like now in front of me. And if you're an investor, you're sitting there and you're thinking, okay, well, they got to pay to travel to get over there. Now, you can grind, right? This is where we're going to smoke Web 2 as well, because you won't even know you're playing a fucking Web 3 game if you want. If you do know, and you're in that Web 3 space, you're going to go straight to paying, right? You just want to get in there, pay to cure your shards, you pay to travel in there, you capture your alluvials, you're happy, right? Because you want to build up a team that's massive. If you don't want to do that, you can go and do it free. If you're an investor, all you need to be able to understand, you don't even need to be a gamer. All you need to be able to understand is if you hold that ILV token, and there's not that fucking many of them, when we're talking 100 million people coming into this space, into this game, and you've only got, let's call it by the end of the Luvatars, all the land sales and all that bullshit, let's call it, we've already burnt 3%. Let's say it goes down to, I don't know, 9 million, right? There's 9 million that you can hold of this fucking token. And if you do, every single little bit of gameplay that people are frothing on in a World of Warcraft type situation is going back to those people who hold that token.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like this clip, you can check out the full AMA over here. Put it down in the comments. What did you think about it? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know. As always, guys, if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, hit the notification, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.